Human Rights Centre at Essex is a really special place and one that I really wanted to work with. So I joined Essex 3 years ago as a full-time academic. I'd taught here for 2 years before that, but I'd spent quite a number of years in practice as a legal advisor to NGOs. So when I came to Essex, I was interested in continuing to do some of that practical work as well as research and write and teach. I've continued to litigate some cases in the Inter-American Court of Human Rights. I've also submitted some cases to the UN Human Rights Committee, for example. A key project that I've been working on in the last year is a project that the Human Rights Centre and the Detention Rights and Social Justice Programme of the Human Rights Centre has worked on together with Penal Reform International on the review of the UN Standard Minimum Rules on the Treatment of Prisoners. And we formed a group of experts from academia and from practice who came to Wivenhoe House at the University of Essex, and we met to look at how we could positively feed into the review of the SMR, as they're known. And we prepared an expert paper that was submitted to the UN process, looking at the way in which we thought the rules would have to be reviewed and reformed in order to comply with current international law. We've really been quite surprised by the impact of this paper. I think that it's been very powerful because we brought together a range of experts from practice, from NGOs and from academia to analyse how these rules would need to be reviewed in order to comply with current international law standards. Our paper has been cited by states in their own submissions and cited by the UN, and so we're very hopeful that the paper will have an impact on how these rules are reviewed, and so we hope that our paper will directly feed into how prison administrations understand their obligations under international law.